Hello, it is Tuesday, January the 16th, and we had, that is, our first ultrasound yesterday, and I am just a tidbit further along than I thought. I am, instead of 10 weeks and 5 days, like I thought yesterday, I was 11 weeks and 1 day, and my due date has been changed to the 4th of August instead of the 7th. I couldn't have been more happy to see the baby moving and kicking its legs and the little toes and getting to hear the heartbeat. And um, it just, it was so amazing. I didn't want them to cut off doing the ultrasound. I just wanted to keep seeing his or her little legs kicking, and it was just so amazing. Got a couple ultrasound pictures here. Let me turn the camera around so you guys can. Here, let's see. So there's like one image there, and there's the baby's little feet. You can see the little hands. Ultrasounds are obviously, they're always just a little bit more blurry, but so there's our little baby. And then they said, here's another one right here. And then isn't that just amazing? Oh my goodness. I am on cloud nine, and I have, as silly as it sounds, the ultrasound was very comforting because a big part of me has been in just complete disbelief with this miracle baby that I'm actually pregnant. And I'm sure it's not an uncommon thing to feel when you've not been able to conceive for so long. But it was the biggest gift for me to be able to see our little one. The little one's about an inch and a half, and the technology is so good that they can see what side of the ovary the egg came from. You can see that the baby was born from my right ovary, and I think that is just so amazing. So, and then also they also told me that in about 2 weeks or so, they'll be able to see if it's a boy or girl. And that also I was surprised about, because for some reason, with all I had read before about determining gender on the ultrasound, I thought for some reason it said 18 to 20 weeks. And I guess what I was reading was not accurate. But the ultrasound tech said you'd be able to tell as early as 13 weeks. What I'm reading online is it's saying 14 weeks. So we'll see. I have my next ultrasound at 13 weeks. So we'll see if we'll be able to tell if we're having a little boy or a little girl. Everyone keeps saying they think it's a boy. My husband's grandmother says, oh, it's a boy. And my father-in-law thinks it's a boy. My husband thinks it's a boy. My father thinks it's a boy. And my sister, Alyssa, thinks it's a boy. So I have no opinion either way, whether it is a boy or a girl. Like, I have no intuition feeling. The only thing that I did have an intuition about was the number that I was carrying, because my mom, because twins do run on our family, in our family, she kept saying, oh, it could be twins, it could be twins. And I said, no, I really don't feel it's twins. I feel it's just one. And it is just one baby. So I have zero clue whether it's a boy or girl. But I do know our little one has been giving me a run for our money with my symptoms. Um, so my symptoms with nausea were just so bad for 3 weeks, and I felt like I could hardly function with the how sick I was feeling, and the vomiting, and just it was bad. So those symptoms have definitely improved. I notice that I'm still getting nauseous when at night, and then in the evening, and then when I'm not eating when I should be eating. So if I'm eating small meals every 3 hours, I typically will not get as nauseous. So I feel like I am heading in the right direction, and my second trimester is just around the bend. Some people say second trimester starts at 13 weeks, some people say 14. I'm just going to settle on 14, and yeah. But the worst symptom right now is just the bloating and the constipation. I've been really trying to walk, increase my fluids, and eat an apple every day, an orange, and I also tried to start eating prunes, and it's helped a little. I do not drink. I quit coffee back in November. Oddly enough, when I conceived, that's when I quit coffee. So I tried recently to see if I could drink a cup of coffee to help with the constipation, because in the past it used to really do the job, and it doesn't really help at all. So I feel like I am belching like all the time. There's definitely, my tummy is, I don't have a belly bump per se. I feel like it's just so much bloating that my tummy is just sticking out. So I'm trying some tips and tricks. I'm trying to get better, because this is just, it's so bad. Like I resorted to using Colace once so far, and it actually is the only thing that has worked so far. So, but what else has been going on? So the worst one also symptom that has just bothers me is still my food aversions. Like I don't feel like when I look at certain foods that I used to be able to eat, I just feel really like turned off by them. I feel like I just keep eating the same foods. I try to start my day out with like a little protein shake, and then I'll have maybe a piece of cheese and some yogurt. But I've been able to eat, it just feels like I haven't been able to eat a lot of foods. Like I'll eat maybe a turkey sandwich. I haven't been able to really eat eggs till today. I tried 2 boiled eggs on sourdough toast, and I was able to eat that. So that's great, because I need to increase my protein intake. So my dad made this delicious meal on Sunday. It was like a beef stew with noodles, and it should have been delicious, but it was not tasting good to me. I finished half of it, which I thought was really good. It just made me sick, even the smell. So smells are definitely making me sick. I'm waking up at least twice in the middle of the night to use the bathroom. So definitely urinary frequency. And then insomnia has definitely peaked a little bit as I've gotten closer, that I'm now in my 11th week of pregnancy. And I don't know why, but at least I kind of have a rhythm, and I get up and I read, and then I'm able to get back to sleep. So that is it for my symptoms. At the beginning of my pregnancy, I was feeling a lot of stretchy kind of round ligament pain, I would describe it as. And now I don't feel like it's as bad. So that's good. I'm sure as I grow larger and the baby grows, I'm going to feel those stretchy feelings again. So I see my midwife on the 18th, so on Thursday, and then we'll probably just go over a couple simple things like nutrition and the ultrasound technician said he was going to send all the ultrasound pictures over to her, and then in about a little less than 2 weeks. A little less than 2 weeks, I'm going to be having my first appointment and it's not going to be with my OBGYN that I selected. It's going to be with a nurse practitioner. It's going to be, and then they're going to be doing another ultrasound. And my mother is very excited. She's going to be coming with me to that ultrasound, and then we'll get to see maybe if we're going to be having a son or a daughter. So that is my little update. I've been trying just to keep busy, and I have not been able to cook because of the smells, and I'm going to try to cook this week. So I think things are definitely heading in the right direction with my symptoms. If I just could figure out how to not feel bloated to the point of it's just very, very uncomfortable, that is kind of my goal, I guess, for this week. Okay, so yeah, I'm 11 weeks, 2 days, and I am just so blessed and excited about this pregnancy. And that ultrasound yesterday was such a treat. All right, I will check in with you guys next week.